But when you say you crow, no, I mean the crow.
Let's deal with the issues.
Ogabi, money. Yes, I read your money, Bonnie. Cedi appreciation. Ogabi, when me from your menum and can say benefit for what we are doing now. I am sure, as I'm talking to you now, that we will never be able to benefit from the windfall from the decision of Trump. Iti good policies. You may be obekebi ansu sika di etire. Or can I say Jumera program no or the sika esiho in Chesi Bao. So there is faith and hope in the economy that there's something going to be done. About why programs. Ningina and washishe and yet say cobra and now tina no. So because of that trustworthiness and truthfulness within the economy, everything he sets up is open and frank. Everything they do is open and frank. So that level of sincerity alone has gone, is buoyant. And then with the city appreciating, agencies like Guta no move first, say dollar no yeah, you pay no percent mutum. Speed na mudi tumu and then musi move my 60 days. Media misre, we are not in a forced or a control regime of prices. So prices will fall on their own. But I'm expecting say and Sunday near last week Friday na Sofono and the imams will preach to traders, because traders too are consumers at the same time. So they should preach to them. There's a tool we use, we call moralization. You go out there and talk to the people based on the reflections of what is happening to the city and tell them that udija muntin your man is send your city no from no mine munyade. You use the pulpit to preach. You preach moralization. That is why people like Otabel, you don't go to board. So the idea was to bring that moral attitude to the board. He didn't do it anyway, and then they lost your sofu. So Mugabe, yeah, well, we are in a good path. We have good people, young people who are doing well, who are on the right path. And like I said, good and also no, yes, no, the individual groups. Guta, they have individual groups within the Guta sector, the trading sector. They have electricals, they have other consumables, they have other groups. Until they should go down and meet at that level and then strike the averages and come back to the public and then reduce prices so that it will reflect in our pockets. Mugabe to me by said dollar no was 17 cedi. Now me to adhere 50 cedis. Now dollar now about 12 cedi. Now me start to adhere the same reserves. It will show up our currency. And Mugabe, if we are to improve on production and the water school, people, yes, that was his name. You can ask those words. So your means blackberry. Yes, he won't come again. He knew what he was doing. Look, he brought an assemblage of friends. That's why I said that. Let me mention their names. As against what is happening is about sincerity. And what they did, they were so insincere. You have Kelly Gadgetpo. That's his old friend he brought from America to come and set up data bank. $20,000. The old Kelly Gadgetpo's father, they didn't pay. You understand? Hey, we pursue him. I'm not so confusing the power. Mugabe, all these things that we are doing, Kelly Gadgetpo, Yofi Grant, and what's his name? Mention their names. Albert and Comforto Crank. He brought them, his lawyer at Data Bank. He brought them to superimpose them on Ghana's economy. You understand? And those people
was with him at Data Bank.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. He brought all of them to superimpose them on the economy, create a crime scene, to steal our money and make it their own. Look at Kelly Gadgetpo at ECG. My God, what does he know about electricity?
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for that. The economy is having a turnaround.
Submission.
Very well. Things will get better and better. And John Mahama, obe fan into my path. Na Ghana for dineti ya bose. Na Ghana fan into my path. Abreu, ya brand that 8 years. What? Thank you.
From Ghana ambassador to Russia, Korea, and Australia, I also watch our life. A friend, Dr. Aggo.
Wemua. Sebi. Omusu bi mada. You're from economic wizards, no. Na ebi ni MPP mu, because na Professor Kwesibotwe na ni sasu ni MPP mu da.
The late.
Obi bia ni wonu ma o MPP mu a sebi. O ase weye o. Obi abehu ba bia dollar ne faaye. Ena omode 200 cedis no, any 100 cedis ne ba Ghana ha. America kro ye superpower no sika kesi a wodie $100. Only 200 or 100. Na sika no botaye si o mani so ani tom ko twa sika ne say so mu wi 50 cedis ko so mo pass ya de sempa no mo fro no makoda mpa na pampam enu ti o mu ko twa 200 na sika na eketwa
less volume of money
enti sika ketwa ne de o de sempa ase a ene
do na abeko
enfie na kra na woni wie enfie enwotwe enfie aduasa kra na woni wie enti o mu ko twa sika no ene ye ko tena studio ena me ni unu akwabna bobi ansa ye ka kire o mu say sika na makotwa mama brantie bi akotena sika ne so obedwam ayi camera ama na beto bedwam say mudi sika kogu mu dem no John Mahama ba obe outlaw sika no
dana no mu yidi free
enti sa kwa no so omukun no sa boy no omukun no
obedidi wo osuya ya
yes
less than 72 hours
ena omukun no
mu jano kwa
enti ye kan sa se no afidie so no ena omo ye say ena John Mahama ba na ye kwa akoto 2020 aba no na so oba be outlaw sika ya ye cha ye dia kogu ye mpaase dia ene emum ye nyi sa sika na ye cha kogu ye mpaase no na ye fa sika no enkoto dollar na ewo dwa so no because John Mahama oni control o dollar so it is oba ontimi outlaw dollar meboa ena omu ko this omu ko fa sika na ewo omu mpaase no ena dollar ewo kromu nyina omu ko to ni nyina ena omu sama Bank of Ghana sa print sika twitwiri die esa de ma omu no omu de to dollar ni nyina nti afa no dollar ni dwa so enti wo ye dedini na wo kwa akoto dollar sa de ehun kwa ache no ne bo ye den eno na ma dollar ni koduru ba bia na afa ya me bo omudin me yi owura Mahama ne na soyefo asinchen kakra san say ni monyam ni nyina no all the glory belongs to owura Mahama ene na pamfo na emomu no owura atoforcing all force se obema ne ni wasetenem sa aye kra behwe se ye kwa asida osaba sobo sa na oba ye me say me ko shia ne mre bi the way na nani abrese or try so be manage within that short period no oye budget or throw the budget nya be kona okura ne pen ne paper or throw the budget no ni udi nkomo
yeah
he can
multitask himself.
Oye versatile.
Yeah.
Of multitasking.
Yeah.
And oye adwuma so a odi ne hu nyina shem because he knows say your mind nyina foto ene kura no asabi o obebo ho bai.
So dedicated.
Enti owura to forcing. We you no free where the governor of Bank of Ghana
Johnson Esiama.
Owura Esiama ento toye ne nhihye chese enkamia ye say ase Ghana hu donti krampo no edu ba bia na ne re afie busua kakra because his diligence is par excellence.
He's a very humble type. Ne mo bi me ne mekọ ba bia na Nana Akufo-Addo mo nipa no.
Ai wa so the buy first on be free Kumasi Central dia ba kakra into oba or a hardened one show me the
condemn on.
Baby aje dan kwa won.
Say therefore
don obeko one san no about life. Try 20 and one
into obe free life about no about next year emfa nkwa next year no obe hu ni jejereje next time obi aje da wa homfa say obi play ground
say we mfi bibia.
So no I cannot forget how it's the most traumatized period in my life. What are you talking about? Wow. I don't want to talk about it. Sometimes I want to write. Sometimes I want to forget about it.
It's about time.
Time. No, but it was a learning curve. I mean, we didn't have known so many things going to prison. You see, highly intelligent